What if we could witness the birth of everything? Not a theory, not a simulation, but the actual light, the first photon that emerged in the aftermath of the Big Bang. Today, that moment may have finally arrived. The James Webb Space Telescope has just captured something extraordinary. A signal so ancient, so faint, and so distant, it has traveled for over 13 billion years through the vastness of space. And now, for the first time in human history, we may be staring at the first light that ever existed. This isn't just another scientific milestone. It's the closest thing we've ever had to looking directly into the origin of the universe. The idea of capturing light from the Big Bang seems almost absurd. The universe is vast. Time has stretched light across unimaginable distances, and what we're looking for isn't bright, it's cold, faint, and hidden behind layers of cosmic interference. For decades, scientists believed it couldn't be done. The light was too redshifted. The signals were too drowned out by galaxies, stars, and cosmic dust. But that's where the James Webb Telescope changed everything. With its infrared vision and ultra-sensitive detectors, Webb can pierce through that ancient fog. It's built to do one thing better than any machine in history: see the unseeable. And now it may have done just that. Even with Webb's advanced technology, capturing this light wasn't easy. Every photon from the early universe has been stretched by the expansion of space. What was once visible light has now shifted into the infrared, barely detectable, almost ghost-like. Add to that the chaos of the cosmos. Supernovae, quasars, black holes, all blasting radiation across space. Astronomers had to subtract all this cosmic noise just to isolate a whisper of ancient light. It's like trying to hear the soft tap of a pin drop in the middle of a thunderstorm. But after years of refinement, the team finally pulled back the curtain. And what they saw stunned the scientific world. The image captured by Webb isn't just a picture. It's a time capsule. It reveals the universe as it was when it was less than 300 million years old. We are seeing the very first sparks of star and galaxy formation. Not the universe as we know it, but its raw, unformed version, just emerging from darkness. This is more than history. It's a direct look at how the building blocks of matter began to take shape. And for the first time, we're watching the process unfold, not through equations but through light. Light that has crossed the entire cosmos to meet our eyes. And with that, we are not just observers of history, we are witnesses of creation. Now that we've seen the first light, everything changes. This discovery could reshape our understanding of how fast stars formed, how galaxies assembled, and even what came before the Big Bang itself. Could this ancient light contain hidden clues about the very fabric of space and time? Could it show us that the universe began in ways we never expected? Scientists believe this moment may be the beginning of a new era in cosmology, one where observation leads not just to more knowledge, but to more mystery. Because when you look back 13.8 billion years, sometimes the universe looks back. As researchers dug deeper into the data, one shocking possibility emerged. This light may not just be the earliest light from stars, it could be prestellar. Some of the photons captured by Webb appear to come from a moment before traditional stars formed, before galaxies, before structure. They might be the first free particles of light released when the universe transitioned from a dense, opaque plasma into something transparent, a phase known as recombination. If this is true, Webb has reached further back than anyone thought possible, into the moment the universe first became visible. We're not just looking at a star, we're looking at the moment light itself was born. Alongside the light, Webb revealed something else, something mathematically unexpected. The early universe, once thought to be mostly uniform, shows ripples. Subtle fluctuations in the brightness and distribution of the captured photons hint at gravitational waves, quantum distortions, or primordial instabilities in space itself. These are not just irregularities. They may be the fingerprints of quantum events that took place a split second after the Big Bang. Some scientists now suggest that these ripples could be evidence of an earlier universe leaving traces behind, a kind of cosmic memory encoded into the very first light. What if that light is trying to tell us something? What if it holds clues not just to how our universe began, but what came before it? One of the most puzzling features of Webb's discovery is that the light isn't perfectly balanced. Its polarization, its orientation in space, leans in one direction more than the other. In theory, the first light should have emerged symmetrically in all directions. But this slight preference could mean something profound, that the early universe already had a direction, a spin, a bias. That might sound small, but it could imply that the Big Bang wasn't a chaotic explosion, but a structured event with properties we still don't understand. Some have even dared to ask, was the universe encoded? Was there an underlying geometry, a blueprint behind that first flicker of light? As astonishing as the discovery is, its emotional impact may be even greater than its scientific one. That fragile stream of light, the one that took 13.8 billion years to reach us, was always coming. From the moment it was born, that photon began traveling through collapsing stars, expanding voids, entire galaxies forming and fading. All so that, on this tiny planet in this brief slice of time, we could finally look back and see it. That's not just observation. That's communication across eternity. A message that says, you were always meant to know. You were always meant to look. As data from Webb sensors was analyzed at ultra-deep levels, a strange anomaly emerged. Some wavelengths of the early light display slight spectral deviations, irregularities that don't match any known cosmological model. They're not from interstellar dust. They're not gravitational lensing. And they're not errors. A few theoretical physicists now believe this could be evidence of an external influence, a signature from a neighboring universe bleeding into ours. If that's true, it would mean this first light isn't just a snapshot of our cosmos. It might be the point of contact, the moment when our universe separated from others or even collided with one. Could this ancient light carry the imprint of a multiverse beyond comprehension? If so, we haven't just seen the beginning of our universe. We've glimpsed the edge of something infinitely bigger. For most of human history, we looked up at the stars and saw only mystery. We told stories, drew maps, made gods of the unknown. But deep down, we were always looking for one thing, a beginning. Now, for the first time, we may have found it. A photon born in the fire of creation has completed its journey across all of time and space. And we, the fragile minds who built a telescope floating in the void, have finally opened our eyes and seen the first spark. This is no longer a theory. This is not mythology. This is real light, the first light. And with it, we are no longer just observers of the universe. We are part of its memory, its story, its destiny. We have seen the light that made us. For 13.8 billion years, that single beam of light traveled in silence. Across time, through the birth and death of galaxies, across the expanding fabric of space itself, it passed untouched through everything the universe has ever been, just to arrive here, to us. And in capturing it, the James Webb Space Telescope has done more than complete a scientific objective. It has fulfilled a cosmic prophecy. This wasn't just light. It was a message, a whisper from the moment everything began. Proof that the universe wanted to be seen, that it wanted to be remembered. And now, for the first time in the history of existence, the light remembers us back. We are no longer asking if the universe has meaning. We are the meaning because we are the ones who look. So now we must ask, what else is waiting to be found in that ancient glow? What secrets are still encoded in the light that made the stars, the planets, and us? Let us know in the comments. Do you believe the first light is just the beginning of what the James Webb will reveal? Or have we already seen something far more profound than we understand? Subscribe and turn on notifications, because the universe has spoken.